It's me, Wilson the Cosmic King, live from the Nibiru Cataclysm. I'm not sure how far out we are, but this is CnS Comics Tonight. What's going on, everybody? It is good for another evening. What's happening? Kim, Nayana, how are you tonight?
Well, very well.
Real good, yeah. Full and just kind of chilling, yeah.
Doing all right. That's good to hear, man. I hope everybody is doing well. It's Black Friday. I know people probably got their shop on. But while you're getting your shop on, don't forget us here at CnS Comics. You can definitely check out our shop. Coming up this December, we will have Spetty Sousa's Dark Fantasy issue #1 available digitally in the shop as a part of our $1 off digital all December long. So prepare your pockets for that. You don't want to miss out on that. And of course, we've got Christmas Eve coming, our second annual Christmas Eve coming this Christmas as well. So look out for us on the 23rd. Our regular CnS Comics Tonight show will be devoured by the Christmas Eve event, and we've got some really exciting things that we are putting together for you guys with that this year. Got a lot of excitement in my heart regarding that. So
I can't even keep it in.
Like, that's going to be fun.
It's going to be so fun.
Is it too soon to talk about like prizes that we're like the contest that we're looking at doing, the blind auction that we're putting together? Have I said too much already?
No, I don't think it's too soon. I wouldn't go into any true specifics.
Not too deep. Okay, yeah. Right, of course. Well, we're going to have a blind auction where you're going to be able to get some really fun stuff that you can only get from us. Not only from us, there'll be some things that maybe will put you on to some other indie creators that you can only get in the indie world right now. So look out for some pretty amazing stuff there, and just general fun. Maybe we'll see a little cosplay possibly on Christmas Eve.
You know it.
For sure. Also, I am loving the Trafalgar hat here. Look at the law. She's got the law going.
Let me just put y'all on real quick. Unique style code, okay? Indy, it's Black Friday. She having a sale right now. Follow her on Instagram at Unique Style Code. Support small business, guys. She has a lot of anime-inspired merchandise, whether that's jewelry, streetwear, accessories. She got it. You need it. Unique Style Code.
You need it.
I am not an ambassador. I'm a supporter. I love stuff like this.
That's right. We actually live and breathe indie. We just support small business because we are small business. So
yeah,
definitely make sure you check that out, because that hat is live. That hat is fresh lit.
Yeah.
What do young folks
and it's
say?
reversible.
Oh, okay. So you can flip it out and you can have the white with the black. Okay.
Exactly.
So that you're in the full, like the traditional joint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
Kind of reminds me of the doesn't Kuma have a hat like that? The
Oh, he
giant.
kind of does.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
A lot of slick bucket hats in anime, right? Like,
Yeah.
Wait a second now. Now, are we on to something here? Like slick bucket hats in anime? You have Yorihara Kisuke,
Yep, that's who I was thinking.
the king of the bucket hat,
He
possibly.
is the king of the bucket hats.
That's real. That's so true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
I
true,
think
yeah.
I think if you got a bucket hat, odds are I like
You're-
you
you're-
as a character. You might be dope,
Yeah.
You're probably a badass. Yeah.
right? I mean, technically, the straw hat is like hats in general, right?
Hats. I think
in
it's a
general.
hat
If you're
thing.
rocking a hat,
That's true, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of somebody with a hat that just wasn't no good.
Hmm.
And like in every anime where somebody has a hat, you never disrespect the hat.
Yeah,
Never.
right.
Ever.
That's how you get
That's
killed.
like scuffing J's,
Yeah.
right? In anime, messing with the hat is like scuffing J's. Like,
Yeah. We about to
let's
fight.
get
We
live
fight.
out here.
Yeah.
Go catch these hands over these J's.
Sorry.
Listen,
I
man,
got a
no,
quick
go ahead.
segue. So speaking of hats, specifically straw hats, I went back and watched the episode where Luffy and Nami, have their moment and Luffy takes down Arlong Park. And
Yeah.
oh my God, I was crying so hard like I never seen it before.
It hit every time, don't it?
Because Nami don't ever ask for help. Ever. Nami don't ever ask for help.
Yeah, but that's what Luffy does, man. Luffy helps you realize the deepest desires of your heart. And once he does that for you, once he awakens you to the true you, like the you that you always wanted to be, that you, if there were no barriers, if nobody was going to tease you, if you weren't going to be worried about it, like if you could really be you, that's who Luffy lets you be, because he'll kick anybody's ass who won't let you be you. So like this is why One Piece do what it do to me, is because they are friends, man. Like that's what they are. They're friends. Like Luffy is the friend of friends. He's like the ultimate friend. Except when he does that craziness. Like, I don't know, you're on Whole Cake. You did Whole Cake, so
yeah, I've seen some crazy.
So Luffy,
he's been crazy since I met him.
That's true though. That's true. Like right off gate, you knew when you made friends with this dude that you were going to be in some stuff.
Exactly. I think that Law though on Punk Hazard, I don't think he was ready for what he was getting himself into though.
But he down now.
Yeah, he was like, okay, I see that there's an end goal here.
He's down now because he's like used to Luffy's crazy, but in the beginning he was like, man, this dude's out of his mind.
Yeah, he was like, what the?
It gets everybody eventually, man. Like there's nobody who isn't impacted by these straw hats, man. Like you come back from your encounter with the straw hats and you just can't be who you were anymore. You are forever changed by your encounter with Luffy, and what you're forever changed by is real friendship. And I think that's one of Oda's major points, but I don't think that that's where Oda is going to leave us. I think Oda is going to finish all his storylines, that it's not going to be some, like, I know a lot of people are going to been saying like, well, the One Piece is going to be all your friends in the turn. No, I think the One Piece is a thing. It's an item. There's something that they are questing for. I don't think Oda's going to do like that. I think it has to do with the celestial dragons and how everything is really the lost century. Isn't that what they call it? The lost century. That's what Oda's going to tie up for me. He's not going to Night King me. He's not going to Game of Thrones me. Oda, if you're out there watching, you're not gonna Game of Thrones me, right?
You better give him the face.
I'd be heartbroken. I don't know if I could take that. I would make up my own ending. That's when we would have to.
Put it together.
For real though, yeah.
All the One Piece. I don't think we have to worry about that. Oda seems to be an absolute master to me. Like the crafting of characters to make every character stand alone, whether you saw them for 30 seconds in one episode. Like all these characters have enough depth to carry.
Yeah.
Squardo, come on, man.
That's why his arc be so long. And he's like, I mean, his arc be so long, but like the characters are so like well and fully developed.
Yeah,
we should be like, we need to be sponsored by Oda, because we talk about One Piece all the time, bro. Like,
Listen, I have another
I
one
am
from
sponsored by
Succession.
Oda. Oda has sponsored me a large portion of my life. There's so much Oda's given. Can't ask that man for more.
Right.
No,
This man put
I do
25
want to
years
ask you
in.
guys. I'm not sure if you have seen yet, but have you heard about the movie? It's called Red. I think that's the name of it. And we got a little teaser that we get in a Shanks movie.
What?
Word?
No.
I'm gonna try to find out what's gonna tell.
No. I've
Maybe that
not
was
seen such a thing.
Let me
Will we
look this up
finally get to see these epic fights? I bet you he's just getting drunk with people.
I hope not. A whole movie about that.
Watch all of the epic fights that should have happened didn't really happen.
Everybody's gonna fight for him.
Do you really want it? They're like, nah, not really. Let's have a drink then and talk it out. I think watch Shanks do everybody like that.
What? It's called Red though. I'm super excited because it's definitely.
Look, Kimney Googling it right now. Tell me what you see, Kim.
I hope everybody is Googling it right now.
All right, I got to do the same thing. I don't feel ashamed anymore.
No. I honestly think this was something that may have been dropped like at Anime YC potentially. Did you guys find it?
Oh, wait. Oh, I see it.
Is it called Red? I know something like.
Yeah, it's called Red. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. This is like a whole. Okay, hold on.
We're gonna blind reaction here, guys.
Shanks movie confirmed.
Hold on. Are you watching it too?
Which is your trailer 6 minutes? I'm gonna take my time with this.
There's a trailer that's only 1 minute and 20 seconds. I think that's the one you're supposed to be looking for.
No, I gotta go. I'm gonna go in. You get this would be what happens for me after. Kim's getting a live view, but I'm gonna need some meditation. I've had a long time that I've waited for Shanks to.
Right, well, you may have heard it here first on CnS Comics Tonight show.
I know I did.
Shanks movie.
I was this many years old when I found out there was a Shanks movie coming.
Yeah.
Come on, man. When he's walking up on Whitebeard's boat and peeps just start dropping.
Oh yeah.
That's like one of the most iconic scenes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was so badass.
It was so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, these are not chumps. This is Whitebeard. You're on Whitebeard, the Moby Dick. You on the Moby Dick, and peeps is just dropping. Ain't none of these New World pirates. These ain't no chumps from the East Blue. This the real deal. They was just dropping. And then, Marine Ford, man, which is like, to me, one of the greatest moments in any anime, man. Like, Marine Ford was good. We were talking Violet Evergarden earlier, and every time I say it just.
I know it's just such a good anime, man. Like, it's like, very emotional. Like, very.
You can watch it more than one time, and it still works, man.
But it's because, like, every story, like man, the stories are just so beautifully written, and the animation is like gorgeous,
so good. Yeah, it's like a painting in motion.
Yeah, it's like art. It's like art. It really is. You can just watch it over and over again.
Music. I consider Violet Evergarden to be a masterpiece. I know people might not like it like that. It may not necessarily be everybody's cup of tea, but I think it's worth trying at least one time. Even if you like gangster gory anime, just keep watching it. It'll give you just enough of that.
Yeah, exactly. You can get a little bit of that. Yeah. So I think Violet Evergarden is a masterpiece. I think it's
just enough. You see just enough of her past to be traumatized with her, man.
You guys sold me because it was between Violet Evergarden or Clannad.
Violet Evergarden is better though.
Is it? I've been trying to figure out which one I'm gonna start.
Yeah, Violet Evergarden is definitely better.
Okay.
Yes, the emotion is deeper, man. Like, there's nothing like Violet in the Major. There's just nothing like Violet in the Major.
But also, like, Violet also struggling with like damn, like, should I be alive? Because, like, I did some stuff,
When she starts to understand and awaken to having feelings about that stuff. See, that's the thing about that wall that she breaks down. She gets to feel it all, man. You get to feel it all with her. Oh man, Violet. And look, the way that she overcomes with her arms also, as she's overcoming, like she physically and mentally and emotionally has to overcome so much just to feel. And then that's just the beginning of Violet's transformation. And once she can feel, she then begins to connect other people with their emotions in ways that only she can do because of the way she was forced to connect with hers. And in that way, she becomes an emotional caregiver to all of the people that come in contact with her. She is able to truly transfer their emotion, and in doing so, healing herself and healing others. So I think it's just a beautiful story of trauma and healing, of
Like,
love and love loss.
And I find the metal arms are like so iconic for her too, because like for most people, whenever they meet her or like they see her for the first time, they think she's like this innocent little girl who knows nothing about the world, you know, and like then they see her, she has like metal arms, and they're like, damn, like she's actually been through some shit, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Violet got more bodies than most peeps.
For real though,
Violet
yeah.
got a lot of bodies.
Like that's yeah, no, for real. That's something she struggled with. Yeah, she's like, dang, I didn't
A lot of bodies.
Yeah.
Gangster out there. Those flashback fight scenes make you want to see the Violet prequel.
Yeah, no, no, for real though.
But I don't because I think that the way that they gave you just enough of that, that's part of what makes it work so well, is that like you're forced to imagine the rest, to be traumatized with her, to fight through those memories with her. Like I think it's just really well done, man. I've struggled to find very many animes on that level of masterful storytelling like that. Like there's a lot of really, really good animes, but this is like a different type of anime, a different type of storytelling than you're used to seeing. It's just,
no, I hear that.
Oh, it's so good.
If you haven't seen Arcane, highly recommend it.
I just saw that preview. I was trying to decide. It looks pretty
good to watch.
It is so good. Like so good. Like I'm telling you. I was talking about my I was talking to my fiance. I was like, yo, it is so good. Yo,
is it like CGI or no?
It's like a mix of like animation. It's like it's like art. It really is. But it's like a mix of animation with painting and art. Like it's like CGI. It's like
I think I might.
The animation is beautiful. The story is so good. Like the characters like are like so complex and twisted, and you're like, dang, like I want to hate you, but also you're like so real about how you feel, and like man, it's.
I know. Those are the ones.
Arcane. All right, let me add this to my watch list.
I'm telling you, man. Like
the one on Netflix, right? You're talking about? Okay, yeah. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah,
it's so good. Yeah, I'm telling you. Y'all gonna thank me later, but I'm telling you, it's like the fight scene, the story. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I saw somebody else posting about this too. Like, they were saying they've got some cosplays coming from there 100%.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dope.
So did you guys get a chance? I don't know if we talked about this last week. Probably not. Did you guys get a chance to watch any of the Bebop live action?
I did not. I've heard some people's commentary. I've not myself watched it, so I can't speak firsthand.
No. What about you, Kim?
I do plan on watching it, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to watch it. Like me and my girl plan on watching it, but I'm waiting for her so we can watch over the actually the whole animated version first.
Don't do it. Don't do it. A friend of mine said they did that, and that was part of the reason why they think they weren't able to enjoy the live action as much as they wanted to, was because they watched the anime. So I said, from what I've heard, you should go take this anime as its own thing. Don't try to attach it to the Bebop.
I love the classic. Classic is like, yeah.
I mean, Spike vs. Vincent is still to this day like one of the greatest throw of hands of all time, man. Like, Spike got hands, bro. Spike got hands.
Easily, yeah, for real. I mean, like, I was just watching Cowboy Bebop before I got out here, the animated one. And like he just like, it was him. He was like fought off like a whole horde of 20 people with his bare hands, and they had guns. Like,
Spike got hands. Vicious ain't no joke, man. They come from that mob life.
I do want to see, like, because I've heard like a lot of mixed reviews. I've heard some large differences between the storylines. which almost was expected, to be honest.
Right. Can't tell the same story, right?
Yeah, they almost always. I feel like they've almost always done that with the live actions, but I do want to watch. I also plan to watch at some point.
Yeah, me
To
too.
get the I've heard. I thought Spike would be hard, right? Because Spike is funny, but Spike isn't funny because he's comedic. Spike is funny because he's charismatic and funny. Like Spike is a hard character to play. He is quite possibly the coolest Mama Jamma ever to be in an anime. So like to put that burden on a live actor.
Yeah.
Who is actually cool enough to be Spike. So I'm not gonna judge too harshly once I watch it, because I didn't think you could do it anyways. So
that's real.
I don't think as long as I go in there just accepting that I didn't think you could do the anime, and I'll take you for what you are, maybe I'll be good with it. So I haven't heard very good things though.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
But
I've heard no one say that it was just the best thing ever, but I've heard a lot of people say there were good moments.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of people who really, really like it.
Yeah.
A lot of people who don't, but a lot
I
of
want to talk
really
to those people. I want some positive opinions of it.
Yeah. So I recently joined DMV Anime Club, and so they talk a lot about, just everything. And yeah, that's where I hear some positive reviews.
Okay. All right. I heard Jet was good.
I heard that too. Yeah. And a lot of people are pretty happy that he's a black man.
I always thought Jet was black, man. I mean,
Jet
as black as you could be, right? Jet black.
Yeah,
I think they were signaling. There was signaling.
Yeah, they tried without trying to.
Yeah, they're like, if they can't get it with this, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
But Jet, the old wise black uncle, ain't he? Oh,
he is. Yeah.
Sit down and have a little bit to eat and a drink here, and let's talk it out.
I forgot what did they keep eating.
Beef and peppers, but there's never any beef.
Yeah,
there's never any beef.
How you call beef and peppers no beef? I'd be mad as hell too.
Me too.
I'd be mad if I was Jet and you in here bothering me about we ain't got no damn beef. Didn't you just blow all our money? Isn't that how the conversation go every time? Well, we couldn't buy beef because.
So why are you making like beef and bell peppers then if we ain't got no beef?
Well, that's why Jet be punching Spike in the throat. Right
Oh, I have to mention, I started watching Ranking of Kings. Have you guys watched that? Really good.
I'm not even sure if I've heard of that. Ranking of Kings.
Ranking of Kings, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really good. Huh? And then the MC is like he's like a deaf kid, but he's like the next king in line. So it's pretty cool, really good. It took me. I've only watched maybe one episode. I don't think I watched the second episode yet, but I didn't expect it to be really that good, and it was really good. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching.
It looks kind of cutesy, but it also looks like it might sneak up on you in the field.
Definitely snuck up on me. I don't know how it's going to get worse. I have seen, I've had to skip through people's Instagram story recently because I've seen some of my friends or mutuals, I should say. They don't know me. I've seen some of them posted, and I was like, no, I don't want to spoil, but it looks like it's going to get really good. So just thought I'd share. Yeah.
Oh, wait. They're throwing hands. They ain't messing around here. We might have to watch a brief trailer here.
Yeah. Check it out.
That's the prince.
It gives me like Miyazaki vibes.
Oh yeah.
I think I like this.
Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, it looks dope.
The animation is slick.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said,
Boji is gonna be the next king. I believe it.
Yeah, he is.
Boji will be the next king.
At first glance, it seems like Kitty, but it's not. Yeah.
So I don't know how far it's gonna go yet. I mean, I didn't even watch the preview. I just like I said, I was skipping through stories because I didn't want to spoil, and then I was like, oh, I'm just watching.
Yeah, it looks pretty
in the first episode. Add it to your queue, guys.
For real.
I know how that goes.
Like,
No, let it go. I love the anime suggestions. If you guys are out there in the crowd, drop
Yeah.
us a comment. Let us know what you think we should be watching because I'm trying to watch it too. I love me some anime. Don't forget, we got $1 off digital coming in December, and Spetty Sousa's Dark Fantasy issue #1 hits the store December 2nd because I have to get some shameless plugging in. Oh, we also dropped. Dude, I don't know if you guys know this, but my good friend Dr. Harden, he's like my bestie from day one, like my womb buddy. He is like a master genius musician, as I'm saying often. We just dropped new music under Dr. Harden on Spotify, Apple, everywhere you can stream music, you'll be able to find it. The new song is called Family Forged in Flames. It's the theme music for Elijah the Blacksmith from the Tales of the Stars animated series that we are low-key still working on. Like, I think we're going to ultimately roll out with a more refined masterpiece type of work because it's been really exciting to do what we've been doing. Shout out to everybody that worked on that project with me to make the realness happen. Shatara Leora did the voice of Talasha. Razel did the voice for the narrator and for the hoarder when we released some of that episode 2 juice, because we do our little we love animation, so we of course are going to try it with our own material as well. So be on the lookout for that. In 2022 we're going to bring some more of that to the world. Maybe we'll do a little reveal for Christmas Eve, December 23rd. Drop you a little present, come out and hang out with us. I think we're going to do some I might have special eggnog that night, who knows. But I am excited. I'm excited for Christmas Eve. I think that we're going to have some really cool stuff for you guys.
Yeah.
You're going to like it. You're going to like it.
Yeah,
is there anything that you want us to give you to see on Christmas Eve? Let us know. Let us know. You can hit us up right here in the comments or the comments later on, or you can hit any of us up on Instagram. What's your tag, guys? Throw your tags out. Represent.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I go by Kempachi on Instagram. You can follow me. Have any questions about art or my series, or obviously Christmas Eve.
Or if you've got some commissions where you're looking for an artist, hit my man up too. But have your bread ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got you.
There we go.
Where do we find you? Where do we? What's
up?
I'm faking it this time.
I know. I can see your hand moving.
Oh, okay. Wait. I can't hold still unless I get in a very comfortable position. But
me too. But you guys can find me at Cosplay Bay Nay. Oh wait, it's this side, right here, somewhere here. I know which way is which. Yeah, feel free to message me, ask me anything. I'm an open book for the most part.
Speaking of questions, we got one, some feedback from last week's show. One question we had, one thing they wanted to specifically, I guess, goes to you this time, Nate. The darker aspects of cosplay, the hard parts, the not so glamorous or fun. I know you're kind of just getting deep in, but you're kind of all pro already. What are your thoughts there?
So nice. I definitely wouldn't say that. It's actually really funny because very shortly after I got that question the first time, the question was, have you ever experienced any challenges just being a Black cosplayer and a woman cosplayer? Have I experienced any challenges? And it was so funny because literally maybe the next day I got my first negative comment, like my first troll, and it was interesting. I can't say I had too many feelings just because unfortunately it was something that I expected at some point. And that's really the sad reality of it. It's something that I'm kind of just waiting to see when it happens. It's sad. Not that I'm looking forward to it, but I just know I am a realist, and it's something that unfortunately comes with the territory. And it was just some like emojis, not so happy emojis,
Not so
and
flattering emojis.
yes, and I just like blocked and like deleted the comment, like and I'm sure that's an easy thing to do just for one or two random comments, but I really can't imagine how it is for these larger, more popular creators where they have to really be attacked all of the time for something so ridiculous like a Japanese character is not black, because they're Japanese, by the way.
They're also anime.
Yes, and they are fictional,
meant to be enjoyed by all. By creator. I don't know very many creators who created without the intention of whoever could enjoy the work to enjoy the work.
Yeah, honestly.
I can't remember who the cosplayer was, but I follow her, and if I can think of her name before it's over, she said, let's not forget that cosplay is supposed to be about fun. And I think that a lot of times what I realize about people who are haters like that, they don't have no fun. And I wish to all you haters out there that you find some joy and some fun in your life, that so you can have something to do other than bother folks.
Honestly, but that has to be time consuming.
Sorry that happens, sis. Yeah,
it's okay.
I love your cosplays. Way to
you.
shake them off, brush them off.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah.
You know, and I think that really
they seen your Todoroki. Does it matter what race that Todoroki is? What gender? That's a fire Todoroki. I don't know why anybody would hate on
it was Starfire, which was so crazy.
What Star ain't she like? I mean, they kind of black people, aren't they? Tamaranians? Like they're brown skinish. I don't even. That's an alien.
It's an alien.
It is an alien one, and she is like black in the Justice League series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually played by a black actress in Titans.
Because
it kind of makes sense.
Titans, yes.
And Corey Darkheart is a beast. Titans go hard.
It does. It does go hard.
Man, I didn't get through. I think I've only seen the full first season and part of the second because I got caught up in other things. But it caught me off guard with the level of aggressive violence that it came right out with, and playing Robin as essentially a psychopath worked for me, because when you really think about what they're out there doing day in, day out, he's been doing that since he's a child.
Yeah,
there's no way Robin isn't crazy by now.
No, for real.
It just makes sense.
I like that about it too, because I was like, I don't want to be just like another like comic robber show.
Teen Titans.
Yeah.
I was fooled. I had this Teen Titans Go was the last thing in my Teen Titans in my head, and I was like, oh, well, let's see what this is. Oh no, this is not that.
No.
Why is Robin beating people to death? I think he's killing people.
Yeah,
is
he
Robin
really is.
killing people?
Smashing people. Yeah.
I'm not sure you can survive getting beat that brutally. I think Robin might be a murderer. Think about it, man. Batman be dropping people off buildings. I don't think he's friendly
at all.
There's some trauma there. He's playing out some trauma on these streets. Oh man, I was reading. Like sometimes I'll watch like the YouTube run like comic books for me. I don't know. I like it. Sometimes I put music with it. There's a dude named Fernando Comics on YouTube that he does these little slideshows. I love them. I'll pause and finish reading. But it was Alfred talking junk to Batman about going out on the street and being like, Alfred was drunk. Like, you should go look for this comic digitally if you can find it. Drunk Alfred talking junk to Bruce about why do you go out there and beat people up? Look how rich you are. Why don't you just save the world with all your money? You got problems. You just want to beat people up, essentially, is what he was saying. But Alfred was like drunk, like wasted. I think he was a soldier, so I think they gave you some of that background, a little more depth on Alfred, that he's not just passive in all of this. Like he does have feelings about what's going on and thoughts about what Bruce is doing on multiple levels, not just from the perspective of the loving parent figure for Bruce, but also from the dang Bruce, You've been beating people up for 25, 30, 40, 100 years now. You've been kicking
That's
people
true,
to death
though.
in these streets, and Gotham is worse than it's ever been.
Mhm.
Maybe throwing people off buildings and busting their legs out might not be as good as funding some schools.
Yeah, he's like, when you gonna get a real job?
There's some tech programs in your community, some trade schools put up there so folks can work for themselves. I don't know, Bruce. I don't know.
I feel
DC be dark.
like Bruce, you ain't just bored because you're rich. You just bored.
Yeah, you got them fancy weapons. That's why I'm not a huge Iron Man fan either. I'm all right with Batman. Like Batman is the OG to me because of the movies. Like when I was younger, that was like first exposure. That I think the second Batman movie, Batman Returns,
Mhm.
Yeah,
is
that was the
slept on for its immense greatness. Like
What? Who's the villain in that one? I'm trying to
that
make
is
sure.
the Penguin
Okay.
and Catwoman.
Yeah, I know which one that one
yeah.
is.
And Michelle Pfeiffer as Selena Kyle and
Mhm.
Danny DeVito, I think, as the Penguin.
Penguin. Yeah.
And the Penguin is so good, man.
Yeah. He killed that role. Honestly, can't see it as anyone else.
For real, yeah.
No, he was so
Yeah.
gross and creepy, and when he was
Yeah.
just eating the fish and stuff, and he had the web fingers. Yeah, it was a good film, man. Like there were some really excellent, like superhero like films. I also want to say shout out to Blade.
Yeah.
Thank you to Blade and Wesley Snipes and those folks who put Blade out, because without Blade there would be no MCU. There was almost no more Marvel. It was the great decline, and everything returned because of the success of Blade. I'm super duper excited to see. I just have this belief that No Way Home is going to have Morbius with a Blade cameo. I just
That would be
that's
dope.
the sixth. That's the sixth one we haven't seen. I got it in my heart. If it's not true, I'm sure to be something cool. But that would be awesome if you got
Yeah.
Blade and Morbius. I told you I want Craven. I don't know if we talked about that live, but I would love to see Craven in the MCU with Spider-Man. Spider-Man's got some great villains in his rogue
Yeah. You don't really you don't really get to see a lot of Craven, even in the animated series. Like he just shows up every now and again.
He's a good character though, man. I like the character of Craven. Dope character. But
He's kind of like an anti-hero.
Mm.
Cause doesn't he hunt like bad guys, right?
He hunts the worthy. I believe it's about you being worth hunting. So I don't know if I would consider him good or like self-serving.
Spider-Man.
Worthy hunt. I think Morbius is a very sympathetic character. Like from the cartoons, he had a good cartoon run. The cartoon to me is like that's my Spider-Man canon. Yes, I read a bunch of Spider-Man comic books through the years, but my Spider-Man canon is the 90s cartoon.
For real.
That is the real Spider-Man. Black Cat. They had a lot of awesome, iconic characters.
Yeah, and that went on for a while too.
It's good, man. And if you've ever seen Ace Vane, he's keeping it alive with the Mary Jane joints. God, that's just funny. Just thinking about it. If you don't know about Ace Vane, he's on Instagram. I think he's on Twitter everywhere as Ace Vane, but he does like these comedic voiceovers of iconic cartoons from the 90s, essentially. Like he'll do the Justice League, he'll do the Mary Janes, and it's just silliness, just all out silliness, but he's hilarious. If you're looking for just a good time, go into it with an open mind, enjoy yourself. You will have some fun with that one. I always do. Mary Jane be talking like this, and like, why you always be acting like that? It's too good. It's too good. Anybody, Kim, you watch any sports? Anybody do sports? Are we too nerdy for sports? I didn't watch anything. I haven't watched anything in a long time that wasn't animated.
For real though, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I'm not a.
All right, so now it's time for animated sports. Since we don't do real sports, I'm assuming we do animated sports.
Yes.
Anybody rocking any of those? Because they've got a lot of what do they call the sports anime? Isn't it got its own genre?
I don't know, but I have seen like a few good like sports animes. Like Hajime no Ippo. I don't know if you've seen that.
Who hasn't seen it? Oh man, you got to check this.
I've only seen
It's
two
the boxing
sports
joint.
ones.
Yep.
Hajime
Oh, I
Ippo
know what you're talking
is.
about.
Yep, the boxing one.
It's got heart, man. It's
Oh,
got a lot
it
of heart.
does have a lot of heart in it. Yeah.
Lot
I do
of
know what
heart.
you're talking about. I
Yeah.
guess I didn't even
Yeah,
count
yeah.
boxing when I was thinking about sports.
Yeah, Hajime no Ippo. Yeah, it's fire.
But I've only seen
Yeah,
two.
that's fire.
I've only seen two sports anime.
Which two?
Which two have you watched?
Haikyuu and Kurosano basketball. Those are
Haikyuu
two.
is the volleyball joint. People
Yeah.
love that one. I haven't
Yeah.
watched it. I know it's shameful, but I have not watched it. I recognize all the characters though because people love it. It's like Food Wars. I haven't watched it, but I know people are like huge on it.
Mm-hmm.
What was the second one?
Oh, Kurosano.
No, I may not watch sports anime.
Isn't that? Hold on, let me make sure that's what it's called. Because now I'm second guessing. No. Kurakura. Oh, gosh, I don't know how to say it. I'll find it. Basketball. It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm talking about?
I know exactly what
But
you're
I'm
talking
skipping it. It's Kuriko. It's Kuriko. Ugh. I'm mixing it up with Haikyuu because
But the
there's
basketball joint?
Yeah, the basketball.
Okay. I've seen some of the cuts for that one. Does anybody remember Mutant League? The cartoon that was in the 90s, and then there was a video game, Mutant League Football, with the monsters that play. Nobody. All right, so I challenge you to go look for this because there was just a lot of gems in the 90s in the cartoon world that like American cartoons that were kind of anime-ish, but American cartoons. Mutant League was one of them. It came from a video game. The video game was gangster. Like you could beat people to death like with a spike hand or something on the football field. So it was like football, but like way more.
Oh, I've seen that game on
like NFL Blitz with mutants though.
That's
sort
cool,
of.
yeah. NFL Blitz was actually my favorite.
NFL Blitz was fun.
Blitz. So fun, yeah.
I forgot about that until I just said it.
Body slamming people,
tapping the crap out of that bunch.
Yeah, for real, trying to break their bones so they can't come back on the field.
Breaking all the tackles.
Yeah. Oh man.
Holy crap! What was that on? Was that on 64? What was NFL Blitz on?
I think it was on like PS2.
How many consoles have I played games on in this lifetime? How many?
I really want to watch. I don't know if you guys would be into it. I really want to watch Free. That's what I want to watch. That's the sports anime that I've been recommended. It's swimming. It's called Free.
I've heard of that actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty intense.
It does. I haven't tried it yet though.
I'm interested because the way that they make anime interesting when you have rather benign subject matter like swimming, volleyball. Hajime Ippo is on a level like Baki to me. Like please don't sleep on Hajime Ippo. It's like
yeah,
it's on that.
So good.
Have you guys watched Megalobox?
Fight scenes. Yeah.
Oh, I've watched a couple episodes of Megalobox. I haven't like
I've seen all
watched
that.
it yet, but it seems like like one of those newer ones that came out, like Dororo. Was that the one with the sorcerers and the lizard man head?
Yeah, I think that's the one. It's like 3 of them that sound just alike.
I know when I say it, I accidentally say it like Dororo, like where my man had no eyes, no limbs, like that is.
I think Dory. I don't know. It's the H. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, lizard head man. How about I just call it lizard head man so that I'm distinguishing here? I've not watched a lot of that one either, but I liked the couple pieces that I watched. Like the animation looks good, the storyline seems interesting.
I think I
like sometimes I'll watch the first 2 episodes, fall asleep. Like you start at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, you watch a couple episodes, and then you wake up and you're like, I like that. But then you wake up the next day and you're like, I want to go watch Whole Cake Island. So I'm just gonna spend all day long watching this arc of One Piece that I've already seen because I just want to see it again.
It's literally my life.
No, that did happen a lot,
Dude, sometimes you go back to your favorites, man. You were talking about Claymore the other day, so I had to go find somewhere to watch me some
Yeah.
episodes of Claymore. Like I wanted to watch the flashbacks, so I went and watched the
Hulu.
flashbacks.
So, like another like sport anime
Hulu has Claymore.
like a lot of people sleep on. Have you guys seen Ice Shield 21?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, I see. Wait, what is that on? Is that on Hulu?
I watched it a while ago. I don't think it's on Hulu. I watched it on YouTube, but it's like it's an anime. It's a sports anime about football.
Okay.
It's pretty
And
good.
it's called Eye Shield.
Ice Shield 21. It's about
Eye Shield 21.
Yeah, it's about like this legendary player. He's not a legendary player. He's like this nerdy kid, but like he's like the only superpower he has is like, well, it's not a superpower. He delivers newspapers, so he's like really quick at like cutting between crowds. Like so, he uses that for like dodging people on the field. Yeah, but
So Paperboy goes to the NFL.
like yeah, it's actually really interesting. Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty intense. Yeah.
Check that. See, man, anime's got some interesting stuff. When you take those adventurous attempts with your storytelling, you can come up with some craziness.
Yeah, for real.
I'm interested in that one. I want to see the Haikyuu though, because everybody talks about it though. Number 4, isn't number 4 the famous one? That's who everybody loves. Is he number 4? What's his number?
Pretty sure it's a 4
with the orange hair.
Mm-hmm.
If you got orange hair in anime, just know that you're somehow special.
Yeah,
it's just always true.
If your color is not like black or brown, yeah,
like, that outsider look.
Yeah,
you actually may not be Asian. That's what that signals to me in anime. Like when your hair isn't black, that you may actually not be intended to be an Asian character.
You never know.
Red-haired Shanks, I'm sure, is a Viking.
I can see that.
Rides on a Viking ship. Like, it's a Viking
that.
ship. They ride a Viking ship.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't back then.
You know what I'm hyped about? Like, finally coming out with Vinland Saga season 2. Cannot wait. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I've been waiting so long. I feel like.
And I know by the look on your face, I know you've seen the finale to season 1.
I am a huge fan.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming, did ya?
Vinland Saga.
Yeah. Askeladd going berserk on a homie.
Berserk. Yeah. Berserk. And he's a prince. Oh wait.
No, I watched it.
I mean, it's been so long. So if you're out there and you haven't seen this, it's not our fault that you haven't seen Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel no shame in that one. But I apologize. I do feel bad for you, but it'd still be good.
In their defense, it is only on Amazon Prime. Well, that I have seen.
Yeah,
I don't know where you guys watched it, but I watched it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll try to defend.
You're right. It's not on one of the free services where you can watch it free. I feel like some of it might have been on Crunchy at one point. Maybe no.
I really thought it was.
I feel like it was somewhere else.
I thought it was.
I watched it on Amazon too, though, but I feel like it was somewhere else.
Only place I've seen it was on Crunchy. I mean, not Crunchy. I mean Amazon.
That boy Thorfinn.
That
boy Thorfinn.
Oh, poor Thorfinn.
I know, poor Thorfinn.
It's really poor.
What has he got now?
For real
what
though.
Has he got now?
He was doing all this for one thing.
See, this is what his daddy was trying to tell him the whole time. You can't put your life into that shit because you will have nothing left. That.
Yeah.
There's no life there, Thorfinn. That's why your daddy left. Like there ain't no end to that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm interested to see how things go here.
Do you think they're going to go to the new world? Do you think he's going to go to the new world? Because that was my thought. Was like he's got nothing left, so now he's going to go chase the stories of Eric.
I don't know. I kind of think I don't remember what's the son's name that was like very timid and then all of a sudden turned up at the very end. Cantu, am I saying right? You guys know I'm talking about, the blonde long hair. He's like,
I know which one you're talking about.
Oh, you're talking about the prince, right?
The prince.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that he's gonna ask him to like join him.
I'm not gonna lie, his character development was insane.
Crazy.
It's good, isn't it? Like
he just turned into like this badass. I was like,
who is this?
When's the new season supposed to drop? I feel like I
actually don't know. You got the intel, Kim?
No, let me look at.
You can't
I was,
just
I saw
ruffle
the visual.
everybody's feathers and not,
I was
you
like,
know.
you know how it goes when you're watching like YouTube videos about anime and then you
Yeah.
stumble on one about like, you know, anime release dates and stuff. Hold on.
I saw the visual, so it's definitely confirmed. We're gonna get.
Dope. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh! You guys know what other visual I saw recently? Mob Psycho. That yes makes me excited as well.
Mob is a trip.
Mob, I love that. I love that show.
When I would say that he's got some of the greatest rage moments of all time as a character.
Easily, yeah.
Like his rage moments are dope. He looks like an entirely different character. He does the One Punch Man thing essentially. Goes from this lame looking dude to like being hyper intense. I love the One Piece Man style like that though. It works really well with Mob too.
Yeah. It's such great visuals. It's so beautiful.
That thing give you a seizure, I think, if you stare too much at him powering out though. Hey, a lot of flashing. But it'd be good, man. It'd be good.
Yeah, but comes out like January, it says season 2.
Oh, okay.
for
So
Vinland Saga?
soon. So it seems like I gotta go
sweet.
back, and that's like I try to rewatch the season if it's only like the season before.
Yeah, it's really good.
I need to at least watch the last couple episodes for sure.
Oscalad, I couldn't.
Because I have to remember. I like know what happened.
But he just I was like, man, I ain't gonna take the disrespect, bro. I'm not
the
taking
grief on Thorfinn's face, man.
He was so like hurt.
I can't believe you're doing this to me. I get to kill you. I get to kill you.
Yeah, he was so
What you got now, boy? What you got now?
Yeah.
Imagine following somebody around.
That was like the only thing keeping him alive.
For like 15 years. However long.
Just the weird, how about the strange nature of the relationship? Like Askeladd was essentially his daddy.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he wanted to kill him, but like all the times he protected him I know he kept telling himself it's because he wanted to kill him, but I think that last episode you see the how torn he is between the grief that he's dead, which he's going to try to pin on the fact that he didn't get to do the deed himself. But I think really what he's going to come to terms with is that he loved that dude.
Yeah,
he loved the dude that killed his daddy. Poor Thorfinn. Thorfinn got a messed up story.
Man, I tell you, man, y'all need to watch Arcade because story. There are some like really interesting like character stories where like good characters get intertwined with like bad characters. It creates some like really dynamic storytelling. It's like so good. I
gotta get on it because you like every time you've talked about that, it ends in so good, good. Like I need it now.
I'm telling you, it's rare for me to talk about anime this much, but like, and like the last episode, I think I saw episode 9 last like a few days ago, and that's got to be the season finale because like the shit that happened in that episode, it looked like I was like, yo. But,
that reminds me, like when you're watching an anime and it's so good, and then you realize by what's happening in the episode that it's the end of the season, and you didn't realize it, and you're like, oh no, this can't. I think my stuff is ended. Well, that's also what's happening here with CnS Comics Tonight because we are coming to the closing minutes, and you just watched it, and I know how it feels. You're like, how can this be the end? Where did the time go? Well, it went. You nerded out with us, and it's gone. But we'll be back next week and every Friday, unless there's something else crazy going on, and we're doing some kind of other fun stuff from 8 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Before we roll out, we got a couple of minutes. Kim, Nayana, anything special you want to throw out into the universe, into the ether?
Sure. Again, I just want to emphasize to support indie Black-owned businesses. I'll be reposting some sales for some of my favorite creators and merchants. So feel free to follow me to get some of that information at Decide Cosplay Vene.
There it is. Damn, that was like pro.
Until next week.
And that was unique style codes for you guys out there for the Slick A hat that we've got going, keeping it fresh. Kim, what about you? What you got popping?
I feel like I don't really have I mean, I can't really talk about the stuff I do have popping, you know. So yeah, I mean, I'm working on some stuff, working on some artwork. Definitely like get on like Spetty's Universe Dark.
That's right.
Check out his book. I'm really excited for him as well. But yeah, like I can't really talk about like anything. I'm working on commissions. I'm working on book stories, and I can't really talk about any of that stuff.
Grinding. Well, look, one thing that I know our producer here came your way and he was like, I want to be Superman and I want to be Batman. So I know that's something that we got coming
That's true.
eventually.
I'm looking really forward. I'm actually really looking forward to doing that design. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Just like the whole concept that I created, where it's like, I mean, it's two images, but they're gonna be playing off each other. I like doing stuff like that. It's gonna be really cool. Yeah.
I think it's fitting for our producer to be immortalized as Superman and Batman. He does the behind the scenes stuff for us, like a secret detective man, and then he's like a superhero for us. So shout out to Easy and to all the indie rap artists that work with Easy under his squad. They do indie rap music. So if you're on Spotify, make sure you look for In the Way NC and Easy Money as a rapper himself. Shout out to Lil Boy from Harlow, my cousin, also a rapper. We got a lot of really great indie music creators. Shout out again to my main man, DR Harden. Make sure that you do go check out all the music streaming from the Tells of the Stars animated series. You've got Fearless is the Queen, Hearts Encased in Ice, and our latest release that is now out on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, and all the streaming services called Family Forged in Flames. That one is the theme for Elijah the Blacksmith. It's like a trap beat made with forge tools. You don't have to hear it to understand it. It goes hard though.
I can see that. I can see that. I can.
You had me at trap, okay?
That's right. We like to get a little bit in, do a little this and that. But as always, we had a great time kicking it with you guys tonight. We really appreciate you taking the time to join us. Look forward to catching up with you next week. And as always, let us know if there's anything you'd like to see us do, see an amazing creator like Kim draw or perform, or if you want to see more from his ROA, the Realm of Amanians, and find out more about that. He wants to tell you, so just keep poking him, and he'll give in. Like he's like, oh, I can't tell you. Ask him twice. He'll spill all the beans. Just, but okay. Just ask him twice. He'll go.
Just a little bit.
He cannot hold it back. It's hard to contain all the excitement we have with everything going on here at CnS Comics. December is coming. It's going to be a wonderful holiday season for us here. We'll have $1 off digital for you all December long. Like Kim was saying, Dark Fantasy issue number 1, Spetty Seuss's Universe Dark, will be available for you digitally. With that $1 off, everything will be on sale from the website. You can find us at cnscomics.com or CNS Comics on Facebook, which I imagine you know because you're watching us here, and on Instagram as well. Oh, 1 minute left before I roll out. I forgot, guys. Exciting stuff. We've got the bloggers are coming. Our blog team is rolling out in full effect starting in December. Lindsay Smith's blog will start. My main man, Brandon the Hero Guy Robinson, is already dropping some content with the new trailers and everything coming out. He is your one-stop shop for everything DCU and MCU, as well as some deep comic book nerdom there as well. And then we've got our main man, Law Zone with the Knowledge Zone. He'll be dropping a lot of different information on you as well. So look forward to that. There should be a blog release every Wednesday, Thursday, and I believe Mondays starting in December. So we've got a lot of content coming to the website. Make sure you subscribe and check us out so you don't miss a thing. But it's been a great night.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Black Friday. And if you spent all your money, sorry.
Yeah. And if you need somewhere to spend it, I got you.
Call me. Good night, everybody.
See you guys.